Hello, welcome. This is a video about how to work with piecewise functions. And here we're kind of looking at their key features. So the domain is the x values, and this goes as far as -5 to the left. And so because of the open or the closed dot, that means -5 is also included. So we're going to put a bracket, -5. And then as we go over to the right, we see that it goes to the edge of the graph. And so we want to assume that it continues. We're going to show that with an arrow. And that means that its rightmost value goes to positive infinity, which is not a value, but it does go in that direction. And we always use parentheses at the positive and negative infinity. And so the range, its least value goes down here, which is at -6. And so -6, and again, that it doesn't show like a filled in circle, but you can put a dot there. That just means that is a value that it can be equal to. And so we're going to put -6, the bracket. And then it kind of looks like this is the top value, except that this arrow means it's going to continue to go up. So there really is not going to be a highest y value. It is going to continue upwards to positive infinity. Now the x-intercepts are the places where it crosses the x-axis. So you can just draw points where it crosses the x-axis and then write down their coordinates. This would be -1, 0, and this would be 5, 6, 7, 7, 0. And so those are your x-intercepts, -1, 0, and 7, 0. Then the y-intercept is where it crosses the y-axis. And so this point right here, where does it cross the y-axis? Right there at 0, -3. So y-intercept is 0, -3. Increasing. Now, where is this increasing? As you move from left to right, it's increasing where it's going up. So this is increasing all along there. I am going to move up from there, from that point in X, and list these out again. So this, I'm going to label it first. This is increasing. Let's come over here and mark that too. Help us out with that. The color helps. Decreasing. It's decreasing from here down here. So this is decreasing. And then constant. Where is it just not going up? It's not going down, but staying level. And that would be constant right there. And so let's label these again. This is decreasing. And this is constant. And then let's say, okay, over here on the right, this goes to positive infinity. Remember, these are x values. This x value here is where x equals 1. And then, again, x values. Here, x is -2. And then over here, x is -5. And so if you just read it from left to right, you can just go like, well, let's first go to constant. It's going from constant from -5 to -2. And then it goes, then it's decreasing, the next one, from -2 to 1. From -2 until 1. And then where is it increasing? Well, it's increasing from 1 to infinity. So from 1 to positive infinity. And that's how you do this. Study, ask questions, work, do your homework. You got this.